Alrighty, this week the commissioner is back in his office. This is the Orion Bowl Fantasy NFL commissioner video for week number 9. I'm going to do a quick recap of week number 8 here. So, National Tight End Day last Sunday. National Tight End Day. The Baltimore Ravens, being myself, I managed to pick the only tight end that basically didn't go in for a touchdown. I'm starting to think that whole thing is a fix, isn't it? Like, do they? Is it just that they target like more tight ends that day because it's National Tight Ends Day? But like literally, it's like every single tight end went in except for Cole Kmet, apparently. But it's ridiculous. I'm just like, well, hang on. Is this set up at a certain point? Are they scripting this crap? Come on. Enough of that. Yeah, I feel like I was duped in a lot of ways. Like you guys in the league, you all told me, you promised that if I put up above 70 points, that I would win. And I didn't. I feel like this is all on you. This is on you. You, my fellow Orion Bowl players, this is on you. This loss is on you. It's not on me. It wasn't my terrible roster building. It wasn't my woeful roster management. It was all on you. I did the business. I put up 77 points. I did the business. You failed me. So, congratulations, Arizona. Maybe got Dak versus the Minnesota Vikings, or as I like to call them, the team with no name with 18. Man, 127 points. Congratulations, Namath. That was a real drubbing. Some good scores this week, actually. You've got the team with no name with B getting 120 points against the Harlots, who unfortunately lost Jordan Love what was it, like the first quarter? Yeah, either way. Basically, the team with no name are fluking their way to another win. They're going to scrape their way into the playoffs undeservedly. The undeserved playoff candidates, the team with no name with B. The Forbesy Niners smashing through to another solid victory against the Legion of Hot Trash, who were on a roll, but they were pretty trash this week, and not as trash as Baltimore Ravens. Anyway, the coach's sons got beaten by the Dallas Ray Gorillas. The Dallas Ray Gorillas really turning up, getting that extra point that they needed. In fact, it was less than a point. And you've got to feel like the man of the hour in that matchup was Jamar Gibbs, and obviously Kittle on National Tight End Day. So congratulations to the Gorillas. And so let's look ahead to week 9. Let's have a look at what's going on in week 9. I am already in the bin, and that's not even a concede. The concede isn't even powerful anymore. The concede doesn't even work. It doesn't even work. But let's be fair. I was pretty happy because the Jets against Houston, I wasn't. It is what it is. I wasn't a fan of making a move for Aaron Rodgers, and I said that at the time. But you've got to make do with what you've got. I hope that Aaron Rodgers can play like that every week. I think he has to trust Garrett Wilson a lot more. Garrett Wilson is elite. I mean, did you see those catches? I'll put them up here. Look at the state of that catch. Remember when Odell Beckham did that kind of stuff and everybody lost their minds and they were like, oh my God, he's the greatest player of all time. And it's like, I'm not hearing any of that, really. I'm not hearing any of that. But he actually caught that for a touchdown. You know what I mean? And he did another one on the sideline. Like, Garrett Wilson is that good. Just need Aaron Rodgers to keep on mixing that cayenne pepper into that water, that secret elixir of life. If he can keep doing that, then you know what, I'm happy. But the only reason I'm not happy is because obviously, Garrett Wilson turns up and has a huge game the week he's playing me. So congratulations, team with no nameth. You've got another win, more than likely. Josh Allen is going up against a tough defense. Miami are pretty good. They're pretty stingy quarterbacks this season. Lamar Jackson is just looking really good. I mean, I can really my running backs have some decent matchups this week in Bijan Robinson and Chuba Hubbard. So you know what? I believe in Hubbard. What I don't believe is that DK Metcalf is out again. He's out for a second straight week. That is infuriating. But On the other hand, we've got Joe Flacco stepping in because Joe Flacco, I'm not playing Joe Flacco. Let me explain. Hold on. Let me explain. Let me explain. Joe Flacco is going to be the quarterback going forward for this is our Colts, this is our team, we believe, but for the shoe. What? I love that dude. He makes my week. He really does. He makes my week. Anyway, Anthony Richardson is a big old heaping pile of garbage. Well, he's not. He's not a pile of garbage. What he needs is to play for a season or two under an experienced pro like Joe Flacco. They're going to do the right thing here. They're not the New York Jets. The New York Jets just throw rookie quarterbacks into a meat grinder and hope for the best, and it never, ever works out because they had some talented quarterbacks. Look at Geno Smith and look at Sam Darnold now, right? That's the quarterbacks that we had at the Jets, but because we didn't allow them to play underneath a veteran quarterback for long enough, you need a season, 2 seasons. Don't be afraid to have a rookie, a talented rookie from college, draft high, but then have them play underneath a veteran quarterback so that they can learn the game, so that they can, yeah. The Jets don't do that because they're a car crash of a franchise. But hopefully the Colts will do that now. They're benching Richardson, which is the right move. And also it means that Michael Pittman Jr.'s value has shot up exponentially because actually when you look at the games where Joe Flacco was the quarterback, Michael Pittman Jr. got a lot of targets. He seems to, I'm not saying he's going to be the wide receiver one. That's clearly Downs, right? For God's sake, Ali. Ali's ringing me now. Now, I'm not saying that he's the wide receiver one. He's not going to be. Downs is wide receiver one. You know who's got Downs? Arizona. Arizona has got all the downs. So, in short, to summarise, I think Michael Pittman Jr. has a big week, so I'm putting him in. I've got Ramondre Stevenson because obviously Mason is on a bye. Full disclosure, I did try to. I'm messaging you back in real time, Ali. I'm messaging you back in real time. I just declined your call because I'm filming the damn video. I'm gonna literally. God damn it, dude! You have all the downs. Sorry. Anyway. Mason's on a bye. I did try and offload Mason. Full disclosure, I've heard that Christian McCaffrey is coming back, so Mason's going to be. Basically, my whole season is over. My whole season is finished. Congratulations, Namath A, on your win. The team with no name is B is taking on the Arizona Cardinal this week, and he's had a. You've got some points on the board already. Who scored? Who scored? Oh, Arizona has got points on the board. Oh, Fairburn. 9 points. That's a fair score from Fairburn. Pernakua's back. That's good. A-Chain's back. Rashad White is looking good. Josh Downs, number 1 at the Colts. Josh Daniel. Oh, that's a great matchup against the Giants. So Connor, Bigsby, AJ Brown, CD Lamb. Obviously, they can put up numbers every week. On paper, the matchups, AJ Brown against Jacksonville, CD Lamb's probably going to be a shootout with Atlanta, and Terry McLaurin catching passes from Daniels against the New York Giants. I've got to feel like the matchups are probably in favor of the team with no name with B. So, sorry. Yeah, I think that's going to be my pick. The team with no name with B will march on and scrape into the playoffs and be the most undeserving team in the playoffs. Moving on to the Legion of Hot Trash against Baby Got Dak. Baby Got Dak has already put up some points. Stroud, bit disappointing with 11.54. And then you've got Devontae Adams, who got a 15. That's pretty good. Texans D, also very disappointing. Breece Hall, also disappointing. God, this is a bit of a trash off this week, isn't it, guys? I would have expected more from Breece Hall in that one. But you have Alvin Kamara, Legion. So don't you worry about that. Alvin Kamara, you got Burrow, who's back on form. Njoku is not. It's not National Tight End Day anymore, right? You ain't in Kansas anymore. Don't be playing guys like Njoku. He's going to do the square root of absolutely nothing. And Amara St. Brown and Malik Nabbers will do something, though. They're both very good. And don't forget, it is the Legion of Coup. And yeah, so that being the case, Chubb and Taylor, that's incredible. And it's. Yeah, no, Ali's owner are abusing me in the chat right now, like in real time. Devontae Adams should have put up more, but you got the Taylor and Chubb. That's an incredible duo. Mattison, not as good. Jefferson, fantastic. You got to believe that Baby Got Dak are probably going to get the better of that one. Then the Dennis Trey Gorillas, can they keep rolling against the 3-time champs, the San Diego Harlots, Patrick Mahomes against Baker Mayfield? Got to believe that Mahomes. Although this might be a shoot. The Kansas City D has been good this year, so I think actually Baker's got his work cut out for him. Mixon's already put up 16 points. That's going to do more than Kareem Hunt and Gibbs. Gibbs, it's not a good matchup against Green Bay. It really isn't. Barkley's got a great matchup against Jacksonville. Tyreek Hill has Tua back. McConkey, just a great name. And Carl Pitts, again, it's not National Tight End Day, but Carl Pitts is one of the tight ends you can rely on when it isn't National Tight End Day. Kyron Williams, fantastic running back. You've got to believe that all of that put together is probably going to beat out the likes of Parkinson and Smith. Harlots win in that one. And the coach's sons versus the Folbs-Niners. You've got Murray against Hurts has got Jacksonville. Hurts is going to put a hurting on Jacksonville. But that also means that Swift has got a pretty good matchup. Arizona. Henry and Jones, fantastic. Cooper Kupp, Mooney, McBride, Montgomery. Look, there is nothing stopping the Folbs-Niners in this one. I mean, don't get me wrong, the coach's sons, they put together an incredible roster, as they do every year. They know their stuff. They really, really do. Harrison could pop off. Mark Andrews, it's not National Tight End Day. Get him in the bin. Right? He turned up for National Tight End Day. That's it. Wheel Old Man Andrews out. I call him Old Man Andrews. He's probably like 20. It's like what I thought that DeAndre Hopkins. I was like, why are you picking up DeAndre Hopkins for? He's over the hill. The old man Hopkins, he's 32 years old, dude. He's so much younger than me. It's so depressing. Anyway, my pick, like Tracy, like for running back for the Giants, is looked pretty good. That's a pretty decent pickup. Tough matchup against Washington, though. That D has been strong. I feel like the Forbes-Niners have the much better matchups in that one. So the Forbes-Niners proceed to the win. And that is all I've got time for this week, because Arizona is just blowing up my WhatsApp right now. I'm about to call you back. It's not going to be in real time because it pauses the video, you see. So I don't know. I could do it through my laptop. But no, I'm not going to do it. Maybe next week. Maybe I'll work out the logistics of it. I don't know. Can I actually call through? No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do it. For all those that I've picked for, prove me right. If I picked you to lose, prove me wrong. See you next week.